Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is Heavens of Sorcery. Today we're going to be working on getting ourselves an Alfheim portal set up, as well as perhaps experimenting with a bit more wizardry magics. So let's start off with that. Wizardry magics, because I think that's going to be the more interesting part in my mind. If only because I've made Botania Alfheim portals many times. You'll notice I have two of these magician's work tables right now. This way I can keep two different magic spells going at a time. This one here is lightning, and this one here is leech, which, by the way, I believe in the comments we've had some people from the wizardry mod, the people who make it, have been on occasion dropping in and saying, hey, you know what, you need to just read stuff. And yeah, pretty much if you sneak for more information, let's take a look at this lightning one here. You know, I was using it in the last episode. It was really effective. There are ways that I can maximize this without overusing materials and making it just overly expensive for no reason. But if I look here, I sneak. It says the spell will be a projectile launch from the caster. But here's the important part. It says control for even more information. So holding sneak, I'm also pressing control. And then it tells you exact details of what each of the different upgrades mean. Like if I click on here, the range and the speed. So if you look here, it says the spell will be projectile launched from the caster. The projectile will travel up to 2 times the range, whatever that is, which the minimum on that is 15 blocks, before casting subsequent components. So by adding more to that, which is the little like grabby hand thing here, it'll go 30 blocks before doing further options. You know, like if you have multiple things happening, like it shoots out a bolt of lightning and then it does something else as well. But in this case, at least that's what I'm interpreting it as. I could be incorrect in this one, but that does sound accurate. But it does tell you the values that you start with. So it has a minimum range of 15 blocks, maximum range of 60. So I just bumped it up 15 so that it would be, because each one of these ones that you increase will be 1 block's worth, or 1 number's worth. So therefore it should go 30 blocks before it expires. The projectile will travel speed blocks per second, and that's per second, not per tick, which means, you know, 1/1000. There you go, that's a second. So if I increase this by 9, that should be 10 blocks per second. Which I think that's pretty good. I don't need it to be absolutely ridiculous. And this should allow me to kind of spam it a little bit. Now, if I go down here and click on lightning, there are 3 options on here. Range, time, and power. And I was wondering before how the range worked, because obviously this was the projectile's range. And range here is how far the lightning bolts that shoot off of the main projectile will go. So I think because I kept it at such a low number, like 1 block, when I was hitting those unicorns before, it was hitting them with multiple strikes of a lightning bolt, because it had multiple lightning bolts coming off of that one projectile. So I think that makes it actually really strong. You can turn it into a more area effect by increasing that range to 16, you know, up to 16. But I'm going to keep it low so that I have a little bit more accuracy on this, and if I need to, I can try to avoid hitting things with this. But yeah, the range on the lightning bolts shooting off the projectile can go up to 16. So the projectile's going out and lightning bolts are shooting off of it. It's kind of crazy. But then it also lights them on fire, which is the entities hit are ignited for X amount of seconds. And I'm fine with things only being 1 because I don't like things being on fire, because then they set me on fire. And I don't have fire immunity. So that's the thing. The other thing is deals potency lightning damage. And this, by default, starts at 4. So by adding 16 to it, I should be able to max out at 20. Now, this is just my hope. I don't know if this is actually accurate, but it sounds about right. Because before I was like, oh, I'll just pump in 30 of these things. And yeah, and it'd be great. But you're probably just bumping the spell cost up and not actually increasing the spell's damage. So it's really good to read these things before you actually commit to them. Then I save it, because I've got the book on my hotbar. And if I look, the spell recipe has changed from last episode. Reason being, we are on 0.10.1.1 hotfix beta version extraordinaire version junior part 2. Yeah, I updated the pack, so that's why. But if I go over to this one, no, that's the lightning bolt. This one here. I also found that when I was zapping those, like the wraiths in the underworld, nothing was happening. As it turns out, That's the one spell that pretty much does nothing to wraiths because it's lightning damage. It's not magic damage. So we're going to choose something that does magic damage, and we're picking Leech, which will deal magic damage to a target. If that target dies, you get some of their mana into yourself, which is great. I mean, that's fine, but it also does a higher damage rate in a single hit. So that's fine. And I don't know if when it says the mana into myself, it means, you know, the regen of the mana. So that could be cool for like a pre-Halo, you know, not the fancy snazzy one that I've got on right now, but like the starter one. But in this one, I opted to increase the, what is it? I got to click on this thing to understand what they are. The speed, I increased it so that it was pretty good. As you notice, I added like, what, 19 to that? Yeah, I did. That's pretty crazy. But it should go pretty darn quick. And then the projectile will travel speed, casting subsequent. It should go about 30 blocks. And Leech should max out at 30 for its damage, which... And here's the thing, does a point of magic damage, 1 heart per point of potency. So this means 30 hearts? That seems a bit much. But I'm going to try it nonetheless, because that sounds pretty darn good right there. I mean, maybe some of these things will be really good fighting the Gaia Guardian, right? I mean, because I'm going to end up fighting that Gaia Guardian. Oh, and you might have noticed I also have Terra Steel. I finally got it. It wasn't really worth like an episode or something like that. I mean, it just, I took the Mana Steel armor that I made, some runes, and slapped on some Terra Steel ingots and Living Wood Twigs, and basically made those. Then I took some time killing some stuff, re-enchanting my gear, which I do have the chestplate as well. And I got some pretty good rolls on these. I did end up wiping a lot of stuff as well, but like this one here, I also added some books of stuff like Respiration 1. I was like, sure, why not? And then this one, I think I rolled for that one. Depth Strider 3, I had Depth Strider 1 on there, and I ended up using some books to get it up to 3 because I didn't really want it to be too low. And then I think in the chestplate, I actually got Thorns, which was cool. I also enchanted my shield a while back, in case you had missed that, Protection 4 and Thorns 2, which I think is kind of cool. But yeah, let's actually try making both of these spells. I've got 2 Nacre Pearls in here. I don't have the staves made up just now. I've got more of these darn iron berries. They're going to be like a curse for me the entire... And I didn't throw that off. It's going to come back to me. Let's just get rid of it now. There we go. Bye. It's because I'm right next to this darn thing here. Which, what's it doing way over here? Come on, get off. Go away. You too. Okay, now I can throw the rest of this stuff away. So I don't need the sticks, the log, the seeds, or the berries at the moment. Okay, so going back over to the crafting area, I have some stuff here. And a lot of the recipes have changed, as I said, for each of these different things. They pretty much have different quartz variants, which are from Cork. So if I look up quartz, you're thinking, okay, great, the cost has gotten even worse. No, it's actually gotten so much cheaper. All you need to do is go into the nether and get a bunch of quartz. You've got what? Blaze powder for one. Then you've got any kind of like, is it purple, lavender, something like that? Any of these types of things, which I think... Yeah, you can probably just grow those. Which actually I thought that it worked with purple dye. Does it work with purple dye? No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, so that one thing is probably a little bit more expensive because I don't have many flowers that I could probably use. I could probably switch them out, tossing some poppies in my transmutation thing there. But continuing on, we've also got redstone ones. So here, let's put this in here. And you can see red quartz. Boop. I got a stack of red quartz now. And the other one, blaze powder. I've got most of a stack of blaze powder. So that's pretty darn cool. And those are 2 of the colors that I need right now. The other one being purple flowers. So let's actually grab some of these and see what I can turn these into. Got to be some kind of lilac or something. Which one of these has transmutation in it? Well, that thing filled up quick. I just made a Terra Steel ingot a minute ago. Hold on a second here. Boy, did it have that much back stored or something? Let's toss another one in and see what we can come up with here. There we go, another mana diamond, and I'm gonna need a mana, or it's gonna be a mana diamond. I know, I made the mistake before. I still have more mana pearls. So let's do this so that this can still keep producing stuff. That. There we go. And then I can take my magnet off. Q. Back up. Make me the Terra Steel. That should use up a half pool. There we go. And I can just put this in here because there's more Terra Steel stuff that I want to make in the ingots. There we go. See, I've got 2 ingots right now. I know I'm going to need nuggets for making that Botania portal. But let's see about the poppy, shall we? Here we go. This will make... that'll be... Let's do a bunch of those. Which, by the way, where to find poppies and dandelions? If you go into the Aether and you find the Sun God's temples, on the top of those Sun God's temples is where you'll find tons of them. So that's kind of cool. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. The alliums. Alliums should be good. Put these here. Smash some alliums with some quartz. Yay! And I get lavender quartz. And I can, I'm going to keep some of the quartz because I think that's actually required for some of the recipes. Put this back on. And I'm going to put away my purple dye. There. So, let's get crafting with some of these magic spells. Alright, I expect a big boom out of this one, so let's find out, shall we? Get up here. Oh, did I just pick up something? Oh shoot. I think some of the crystals that I had... Whoa! Might have not gone into the pot. I don't know. Either way, it should be pretty good. I don't know what that one actually represents, but we've got lightning. Alright, now we just need to do leech, which I think, oops, is here. No, that's lightning. Leech. Save. And there we go. That should be it for leech, which is probably also going to be another big one. Zoop! Boom! It's always fun just getting like blasted in the air like that. I hope that my kitty and armor stand have not been touched like they were last time. It was kind of an oops on my part because that was all around this area here when I made my halo. They both got bumped. Oh, they did get bumped a little tiny bit. I don't think I can actually move them. I might be able to move the kitty. There you go. I need you to stay under here, kitty. I don't know what happens if you get rained on. That armor stand can stay on the bed. I don't mind. It's fine. Now I just need to make a staff. Or 2 staffs in this case. Now, yes, I could make some kind of pouch that I could keep in my hotbar and switch out these things, but honestly, I just want to see if they're any good. There we go, projectile lightning. And then we've got this one here, leech, which I want to try them both. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to empty out my inventory before I start zapping stuff by accident. And then we can go back to the underworld and try killing some of those wraiths. Okay, and here I am back in the underworld. And I have, what, leech, lightning. Let's try lightning, because that's a good distance away. Nothing. No. Is that a fake unicorn? Is that one of those that just... yeah, I thought so. Dang it. Wait a minute. It's not doing anything because I increased the range, so it's actually not doing anything until the range requirement is met. Oh no! Oh, I've made a mistake. And I can't even hit that guy because he's too close. I need to be really far away. There we go. Oh, okay, so really far away, that tends to work. Okay, so I definitely messed up on the range aspect of it, but I think that's a good start. So let's go and redo these staves and get them right this time. And there we have it, a new leech spell, which hopefully should work. These are just blank staves, whatever you want to call them. Should work now. Let's just find out. We're going to go into the nether, because that'll be a little bit quicker and easier to get into and zap things from. usually have dudes all over this place because I've got the Nether Fortress. Let's see. I've got these guys, but they're a good distance away. Yeah, I can't reach them because they're too far away. So let's try getting closer. See what happens. Yep, instant death. Can't reach it. Huh. Curious. Okay, seems to work much better now. Let's put these out. Don't need the extra lights. At least I've got some results of things dying that aren't like super far away. Now I think the range on this though is only like 15 blocks, so they have to be relatively close. But still, oh, there's one of those puppers. Wanted to tame one of those. Excuse me, pupper. I need you to come back this way. Yeah, there's a good pupper. All right. I'll be right back. Alright, so as a brief aside, whoa, Flame Lord's Promise. A refuge from the lava, relic, placed inside the sculpture to witness its strength. What? I got that from killing those guys? That's curious. Anyway, I was just going to grab a bunch of coal, because I'm going to need that. And a fire resistance potion, I believe, is the other item I need in order to tame one of these puppers. Let's see here. We're going to do the drinky one. I'm going to go through the portal, see if it's there, and drink. I don't see it. It was in this path. Oh, I see it. It's attacking. It's attacking a skelly. Can you guys, like, not, please? I'm trying to, like, do stuff here. Let's, zap. Come on, no! No jumpy jumps. What is going on here? Come on, stop it. I don't want to waste my potion. Okay, I'm having problems. I cannot leech you. Why can I not leech you? I think the spell is kind of glitching a bit. Come on. There, I'll just whack you with the stick if I have to. I think because it's a projectile, it seems to be erratically going in different directions. And that pupper ran very far away, chasing after a wither skelly. Did it disappear? I see you. Bugger off. Let's see. Oh no. Oh no. The wither skelly won. Doggone it. Well, get out of here. It appears that this isn't the most effective spell, but it does do a lot of damage when it hits. I don't know that I can use it for fighting, like, the, yeah, look at this. Fighting the Gaia Guardian. I don't understand where it's shooting. It's shooting above? Oh god. I just fell off. Okay, whoa. I just backed up a little too far. Okay. Is that the problem? Like, it's aiming above or something? Because I'm seeing the effect at the top of the circle. Is that what's going on? It's the top of the circle? Let's shoot here. No, it's shooting way up there. Okay, there's something off with the targeting. I mean, look at this. I can hit that guy, but I can't hit this guy. If I aim lower? What the heck? Alright, so do I need to aim at their feet? Maybe that's it. What happened there? Okay. Little confusion. Come on. Come on, come on. What? These guys aren't even noticing that I'm shooting them. Okay, you didn't die. Okay, I'm running. Come on. Oh, my burnout is maxed out at this point. Okay. Alright. Well, enough experimenting around with this. Maybe I'll see one of those fire puppers in the future. But the idea is you drink a fire resistance potion of some sort. And then you feed... There we go. We've got coal in there already. I'll just leave that in there. Then you feed it, the pupper, the fire pupper, some coal. And then you have a chance of taming it. At least that's what I understand. I could be mistaken on that one. So I'm just going to deposit some of these extra bits that I got. Ooh, Flame Lord's Promise. I'll put that here for now. And in fact, what is that used for? Let's have a look. Wait, I can make an emerald. Reincarnate Deep Sea Lord's Promise. To make the promise of Elemental Lord reach a consensus, place it inside the sculpture to witness its strength. Okay. And then I could use it. What? Okay, I'm not familiar with magical sculptures, I will readily admit. But like I said, I'm going to get rid of the stuff in my inventory, and I will be right back. Alright, so on the plus side, I was able to use the magic staff, as it is, this one here, the leech one, to kill some wraiths in the underworld. In fact, pretty sure of that. And at least I was before. I don't know if they drop anything good. I might mess around with that between episodes or something. But I figure we need to kind of progress a little today, besides just kind of messing around. Don't get me wrong, it's just fun messing around with stuff. So let's do Friends on the other side. We're going to need Elven Gateway Core, Living Wood, Glimmering Living Wood, and 2 Natura Pylons. And rewards, you get 5 Terra Steel Ingots, which is great. Because then, you could make your own armor if you haven't already at this point. Place 2 mana pools nearby with Natura Pylons on top. And you might think this will be difficult, but it's not, because I can just use my tablet to move some mana around. Paste bin a structure for use with Template Manager. Yeah, I could, but honestly, it's such a simple thing that I might as well just build it by hand, honestly. Let's go over here, and then I want to use this. Oh, it's a 3x3 structure. No! I had planned for a 2x2. Oh, I forgot the gateway core. Okay. Well, I guess we're splitting it off this section instead, because I know that we've got more dimensions to go. Let's just put it there for now. Oh, shoot. I did it now. Oh, boy. Let's undo. There we go. Thank you. Okay. We're going to shake it out and go back to this for the moment. All right. Well, I'm going to build a little bit more of a platform that goes off on either side, I guess. And I'll be back in a moment. And I've finished, or at least I finished building some platforms to build something on. But I also noticed that if you look at my armor bar down here, it actually seems like the magic shielding, among a few other different types of shields, are currently now working. Which they were, or if they were before, I didn't really see them, but it looks like they are now. I mean, I've got lots of shields going on here. So if I put this, yeah, look at that. That's pretty intense. I have no idea what all the different things are. I've got red. I've got some white, I've got some green, and I've got the regular armor. Jeez, it's a bit ridiculous, but I'll take it. Anyway, I wanted to get going on the Alfheim portal, so let's actually get over there before I visualize this, because that's just going to be a mistake if I don't do this proper. All right, now let's click on here, visualize. And now maybe I can have this fit properly. And I would like it. What if I had it right in the middle? Right click a block. There we go. Like this. But where does the mana need to be? Place 2 mana pools nearby. Oh, so I could drop that down in. Let's do that. All right. 2, 3. And then I should be able to drop this into that location. Easy enough. Okay, but I need a core and all that other stuff. Let's actually take a look at what all the ingredients are. What is it for the Elven Gateway Core? So let's look that up. All right, 2 living wood and 3 Terra Steel nugs on Fey Crafter. Not a problem. Okay, so what else do we need? Going to need some Natura Pylons, which is going to require mana pylons, more Terra Steel nugs, and stalagripes. Okay, those are going to be a little something. Living wood can be turned into glimmering living wood on the Starlight Infuser. That's easy enough. Okay, stalagripes. That's going to be a problem. Mana pylons. All right, hold on. Mana pylons, not a problem. Okay, stalagripes. Those are made with a rune of earth, a ventium ingot, moonstone, hard foggy stone, and wild root. Ventium. Ventium ore found deep beneath the frostbitten forests. Oh, I might have to go and get that. What else can those be used for? Ventium shears and buckets and Sculpture base from magical sculptures. I'm seeing more of stuff coming up here. Extraneous fire starters and stuff. Ritual. Okay, so I'm definitely going to need to put that on there. Look for Ventium, which is made from Ventium ore, just so that I know what it looks like while I go looking for it. What else did I need? Oh, right, this Glimmering Living Wood on a Starlight Infuser. Not a problem. All right, time to go adventuring. Ah, my faithful little army of minions has found me some Ventium ore, just what I'm looking for. I might end up doing a little bit more mining before heading back up, just so that I have more than 2. But then I think after that I'll head back home. Stalagrip achieved. So let's find out how we can actually grow more of this, because I believe it requires this kind of soil. I don't know what kind of soil that is. It is Terran soil. Increases the yield of plants grown on it. So to get it, it's by dropping a piece of elemental soil onto a surface covered from the sky and in the depths of the ground. So I need to do it at a very low Y level, and it needs to be covered. Or at least not have visibility to the sky. So, I don't know that I actually have much, if any, elemental soil, so let me make some of that real quick, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I think I'm here. That was a bit precarious, though this, I think, has visibility to the sky, so I'm going to need to go around to the other side. I might even make this platform a little bit longer, wider, I guess. This side should work. And then I need to take the Ring of Magnetization off and toss some of the elemental soil on the ground. Let's just do a little bit of this, and I need a little bit more space than this. I'm just so paranoid it's going to go over the edge at this point. So let's just take this out. There we go. Grab a little bit more here. The Simulsax Transstructor really made it easy to build down with. So, all right. Now I just need to toss out 20 of those. And not pick them up. Please. There we go. Yes, okay. It was just big enough. There we go. I'll leave a little bit more space down here so that I can come down in the future. It's going to be interesting to try and get all this out of here. I've done it before, it just takes a bit of time. There we go. Now we just got a small platform down there should I ever need it again. At least then I won't have to rebuild it. So that's something. Man, this thing was really useful. Okay, so let's put that away for now. And I'll keep this here. I didn't want too many of these. It does increase the yield of plants grown on it, which is great. In fact, instead of flying up, let's just take a ladder, because I've almost fallen to my death what feels like several times this episode. So yeah. All right, lots of other plants here. I think I'm going to get rid of this row of wheat, and then we can just come on. Really, is it gonna be? There we go. And I've got some more left over should I need it, but for now, there we go. We've got the Terran soil that I can put a stalagrip on, and then I've got my magic staff with growth infusion in it. There we go. And then I can just plant more of the stalagripes. But for now, I think I'm just going to grow this one. And just keep on getting it until I have enough that I can grow this normally in this row. And then I'll put a bunch in one of my pouches here. And there we have it. I have completed the quest, got the Natura pylons and 5 terrasteel as reward. Though sadly, I keep getting things here that show up. It shouldn't be. Get out. Why are you you know what? Take that. Jeez, darn seeds showing up everywhere, I tell you. Gosh, everywhere. Alright, maybe I just do it like that. Still looks a little bit wonky, but probably should make this entire platform out of living wood and then go into whatever else the next dimension is going to be over there, but for now, oh well. Let's put these pylons here and here. And then I believe if I do something like this, oh, I need my... Actually, it should work like this. I'm just worried that I'm going to end up losing it. Let's put some... Whoa, gosh, I did it again. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible at this today. Boy, my balance is off. I need to work on, like, keeping myself safe. Gonna give myself a heart attack at this rate. Alright, so let's just toss in. I'm gonna grab this and this, just to make it easier on myself. Let's just do this way. And I'll toss this in, let it fill up with some mana, get that entirely, you know, like, an entire tablet that was almost maxed out, so that should be about a half a pool. And when it's done, then I can refill it over there, then bring it back over here and fill this one, so I can have at least a couple of pools filled with half mana. And I don't think that there's an ongoing cost for this to be on anymore, but even if there is, that should last some time. I'm not too worried about it. Also, I'll need the wand itself just to activate the portal, so I'll be right back. Okay, here we are back. Now to take out my little safety rail here that I had, just so I wouldn't lose my mana tablet. Okay, put down the Natura pylons, and then we need to click on here. And it should activate. Yeah, we've got it. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that took a bunch of mana to activate, but I don't think it actually has any running cost. I could be mistaken on that. Once upon a time it did have a running cost, but I don't notice anything. If it is so small that this is going to last me quite some time, and I'm not too worried about it. So I now have another portal set up, and I can actually start making, like, what is it, Elementium and other things like that. Oh boy. Oh, a demon pylon. Well, that's from blood magic. Oh, I haven't even gotten into blood magic yet. Gosh, there's so much more content still to come, but I have no idea where it's actually going to go in, like, chapter 5. Because there's several mods, like Between Lands hasn't even been touched, and that's probably my favorite mod of 1.12 Minecraft. I have to say, Wings is really close, but I mean, there's so much content in the Between Lands. It is just an amazing mod. Anyway, because it's an entire new world, basically. Staff, Transmutation Catalyst still needs that, but I think that gets that. The old switcheroo is done. Guardians of the Ground. Yeah, we're heading towards the Gaia Guardian here. It still perplexes me how little I know about the Fall. We need to try and investigate that. Fortunately, the elves of Alfheim have a simple ritual that can be used to summon an avatar of the earthen deity Gaia. Hopefully, she'll have some insight into the situation. You'll need to build an arena in which to hold the audience with the avatar, then summon it by shift-clicking a terrasteel ingot onto the central beacon. Here's hoping Gaia isn't taking the lack of, well, everything too harshly. Perhaps you should arm yourself just in case. Yeah, I highly recommend it. So need 4 Gaia pylons, a Gaia spirit. Oh, it even gives us a Dice of Fate as a reward? Usually by killing Gaia, you get one of these, but so then you'd get 2. Nice. The area must be clear around the beacon. Visualization shows mana pylons, but they are Gaia pylons. Right. And then, of course, crafting mana pylons is just some elementium ingots, some pixie dust to make that. So elementium and pixie dust, those are the 2 things that we just gained access to. Elementium, we'll put that on here, and pixie dust. There we go. This is, oh, a mana pearl is a 1-to-1. Elementium ingots, I think is, 2-to-1 ratio for that. And you can make some elementium armor, but it's weaker than terrasteel, though it does have like fairy attacks for each one of those that you add in. It does that. Plus you can use elementium on your Botania tools and stuff to like auto void junk and stuff. It's pretty darn cool, but I don't know if I really want to void things, so I might just keep it. It also looks like enchanted gravitite, just saying. But I need more mana steel, which means I need more niobium, which means I need to take a break. I'm going to need, oh gosh, I'm going to need to take off this invisibility cloak. There we go. Mucho bueno. So I'm going to need to take a break and then go and do some mining for some more niobium. And then I think I'm probably going to set up a Gaia Guardian arena out of mana glass. Or at least that's the plan. That just sounds like fun to me. I'm not going to be using anything that's going to be breaking the blocks, but I think I'll set it up. I just don't know where yet. I gotta fly around and see what I like, because you know, I've got this map here, and I don't know. We've got like floating islands over here. Maybe we'll have like an arena over here, maybe, or on the other side. That would be kind of cool. Just kind of hovering out there. It's usually just a really big circle is all that's required for it, but yeah. I'll work on that one in between episodes. So I think maybe next time we try and go for a Gaia Guardian fight. That could be a little bit of fun. No idea how I'm going to do against it, but we'll see. So if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to give a like, comment, subscribe. As always, come visit us on Twitch. Spread the mischief to others. Don't be afraid to click that notification bell. And I'll see you next time. Bye.